Lord have mercy. Me and my sister, let me use us for an example. We grew up in the church. And then once we were able to leave our parents' home, we both kind of drifted away from the church. Because, you know, we didn't have the opportunity to really exercise faith through storms. Because our parents were always there to help us through our storm. But what we had was a foundation element of faith that was laid to us. And if we held on to it, that once we get out there on our own, we realized that sometimes God will cut mom and daddy off. Because God doesn't want you to think that mom and daddy is God. Amen. All right? And so sometimes God had to put mom and daddy in a situation after they taught us the fundamental elements of foundations of faith. God had to cut them off from us because now he got to see if my sister and I could exercise the faith that we had been taught since we was a child of. So when we got out there, when we grew up, we left the church. We left because it was a world out there that was hidden from us by our parents. And once we got out there into that world was more exciting to us than being in a 2-hour church service, where it seemed like the only one that looked like they were having a good time were the old folks. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm trying to tell you. The sermons was boring. The singing was boring. The people were boring. Can I get a witness?
Amen.
And so the best thing about church in the day, even though we had the fundamental foundation of faith laid to us, the best thing about church was trying to make our next move with other folks our age. You understand what I'm saying? Mom and daddy, they didn't want to leave church. So, 11 o'clock worship ended at 12, but we ain't leaving till 5 o'clock, and then we got to turn around and come back to 6 o'clock Bible study, worship. Now, we'd have been there all day, and better not say nothing. Now, my faith wasn't where their faith was. My faith had said, I done had enough. Can I get a witness?
Amen.
Some of our faith said we had enough. Some of them don't come back at 2 o'clock.
Drop the mic.
Still infants in faith. Still infants. You say, well, I ain't got to come back. Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you that when the church meet, you got to automatically